Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks. Week 4 in the NFL is here. Last week I did another dismal week. 1-3, like 8 favorites covered and 8 underdogs covered. It's like it's getting a little bit better, more normalized now. But last week, 1-3. The only pick I made with Detroit pick was the only one I got that covered the spread, and my teaser lost. I knew I was going to jinx myself. So the Cleveland teaser, what can you do? For the contest picks, we got last week, Punter's best picks, 98 points, won the week. And in our stats, we got Bridgewater's finest. He got 233 points. Let's Take the Moon's Money, which is Geo knows. He got 215 points. And Hatbox, he's in third place, got 214, just one behind Geo. I went down to 17. I can't believe I did horrible in the morning games, and I did pretty good in the evening games, so about half and half. I went down to 17. I'm at 170. So someone mentioned that how come I don't bring up the alternate helmets that come up every week? I do that last week. So this week I'm going to do that again. Pick that back up, and this week we got the Atlanta Falcons with their red helmet. See right here, pretty sweet helmet. This is from 1970. I think they have the gold stripe ones from 1966. So they just removed the gold stripe. So, and that being said, let's get on with the show. And my first pick of the week, we got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are a 5-point home dog. Yeah, someone mentioned last week I picked Carolina. I said, Andy Dalton, he hasn't had a winning season since 2015. That was the last time he had a winning season. Even last year, when he played one game, he went 0-1. So, I'm like, Andy Dalton, but man, he's throwing dimes over like 300 yards with 3 T's. It's like unbelievable. I'm like, are you kidding me? Will they do it this week? I don't know. But the Cincinnati Bengals, I watched that game. They got destroyed. I mean, they got destroyed by New England in week 1 and then Washington last week. Their defense is like not even there. Can Andy Dalton play against his old team and wreak havoc against a bad Bengals defense? I think so. So that being said, I like the Carolina Panthers +5. My number 2 pick of the week, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Indianapolis Colts. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a 2-point road favorite. This game, Pittsburgh's 8-1 in the last 9 meetings between the Colts and 5-1 in the last 6 meetings in Indianapolis. They did lose last year in 2023, 30-13, but Colts had Gardner Minshew as a quarterback. So I just look back on this game here. I'm looking back, who did Pittsburgh beat? You know, they're 3-0. That's pretty crazy, huh? They beat Atlanta. They're pretty decent. Denver, last week they looked good. And the Chargers, Justin Herbert, I mean, he looked, I know he's a little hurt, but still, they beat him. Who did Indianapolis beat? They beat one team. They're 1-2. They beat Chicago, and they lost to the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers. So, this should be a no-brainer. It's only 2 points, so even if they win by field goal, they should cash in. So give me the Pittsburgh Steelers -2. And my third pick of the week, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to LA Chargers. LA Chargers are an 8.5-point home dog. Yeah, 8.5 points, they say Justin Herbert might not play. He's been in like an ankle sprain. I think there's a high ankle sprain. That's what it was. And they had a cast for the last 2 weeks. But he's been practicing, and he did play it last week. So he's unsure. Like I said, he shows up practice with that cast on. They also got Joey Bosa. He's out as well for the Chargers. And there's a couple tackles out. So, I mean, Taylor Heineke can play this game. That's why I'm looking. He can play this game. 8.5 points for a divisional game is just way too much. I mean, you look at the last 10 meetings, Kansas City in LA has won the last 10 meetings, but they go in overtime. I mean, the last 5 have won by 3 or less points. Kansas City this year has not even won a game by more than 7 points. So to me, I'm looking at, you look at Kansas City, Atlanta, they won by 5, Cincinnati by 1, and Baltimore by 7. You know, and it's a divisional game. It's just too much. You know, Harborough might have something. You know, he's the best coach of the year by far. But yeah, I like John Harbaugh on this one. I don't say they're going to win, but I'm going to take that 8.5 points. So give me the LA Chargers plus 8.5. And my final pick of the week, we got the Seattle Seahawks travel to the Detroit Lions. The Seattle Seahawks are a 4-point road dog. Yeah, so 4 points. So Seattle's, you know, Detroit's kryptonite. I don't know why it is. No matter who's at quarterback, it just doesn't matter. I mean, last year they shot it out in overtime, and Seattle did win 37-31. So it's like whoever, you know, scores last wins. That's what it was last year. So Seattle is 6-0 overall in the last 6 meetings and 3-0 in the last 3 meetings in Detroit. Like I said, Detroit's kryptonite. 4 points is a little too much. 3 points would be like, that's what it was last time these two played. So give me the Seattle Seahawks plus 4. Alright, and it's time for my 3-team teaser. My 3-team teaser, I got the Buffalo Bills plus 8.5. Never fails. They always cover in the teaser. The Washington Redskins plus 9.5. And give me the Seattle Seahawks plus 10. It's going to be a close game. I love that matchup. So I want to thank everybody who stopped by, everybody who plays in the pool, and thank you for even watching. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Peace.